If you're looking for a Qui-GON Jinn lightsaber that's not going to break the bank as such, then this is the one. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us as always. If you're joining us for the first time, thank you for clicking on the video. And if you're one of my 400 brand new subscribers in the past 10 days, thank you so much for hitting subscribe. Definitely consider becoming a channel member. We've got a lot coming up on the channel. It means the world. I appreciate you so much. So just before we get into it, I do want to say a massive thank you once again to our friends over at SaberTheory. Check out SaberTheory.com, link in the description, use code ABSOLUTE for 5% off your entire order. They've got a great selection of lightsabers, fantastic customer service, seen by the abundance of reviews on their website. Definitely check them out, guys. Obviously, with it being May, the re-release of the Phantom Menace, I want to take a look at some of the kind of Phantom Menace style hilts. Starting off with the Qui-GON Jinn. This one, guys, it's not a disappointment at all. It's a massive improvement over the last model. Nexus is the manufacturer for this one. And if we take a closer look, you can see they've actually replaced the V1's illuminated red button with an actual button. Why they didn't do this a lot sooner, I have no idea. But it just makes the lightsaber look a hell of a lot better. You've got the deep grooves as well down here. I'm really digging that. The overall build quality, the design, the way they've done it is absolutely wonderful. But we still only have one button. Come on, Nexus. Come on. Every video I do from here on in, if there's not two buttons on these, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out. That aside though, no, it's a fantastic looking hilt, it really is. Fingerprint magnet with the chrome and whatnot. I've noticed as well the plastic wrap that a lot of the Nexus Sabers come in, they're leaving a little bit of a residue. Not to worry though, just take microfiber cloth, a good quality microfiber cloth, and it comes straight off. I know a few other reviewers have been having the same, not issue, but experiencing the same thing. And I just wanted to point it out as well, because it has been, especially on the kind of chromed parts, it does leave a residue, but a good quality microfiber cloth, and it comes straight off, as you can see, nice and shiny. Takes it straight off. Fingerprints obviously as well, you're not gonna avoid that. So in terms of what actually comes with this lightsaber, obviously it comes in one of SaberTheory's lovely hard shell cases. You're going to get a product manual, and the quality of these manuals has increased massively. So nice product manual for you to read through. Also as well, the new Xeno app, the V2 app, is now available. I'll link into it in the description below. These are Bluetooth enabled. Xeno 3 is Bluetooth enabled. You get a nice stand as well. I wish you get one of their premium stands, one of the Nexus premium stands. These are okay, but you know, they're not as nice looking, aesthetically pleasing as their premium stands, but you do get a stand. You get a NeoPixel blade plug as well. I wish that they would maybe just start putting some more time into actually designing the correct style blade plugs. I know it would put the price up a little bit, but not by much. So nice little NeoPixel blade plug. Screw pack, usual, little Allen key in there. But you're going to get one of their, what they call their Pro Tool Allen wrench, Allen key as well. So loads of these lying around. USB-C charging cable, you're going to get one of these as well. You're going to get, with the Xeno 3 model, a micro SD card reader. I've got so many of these now, it's absolutely ridiculous. And obviously you're going to get your choice of NeoPixel blade as well in terms of length, so 36, 32 or 28 inches. I prefer the 28, it's a lot easier to swing around. And I'm not the tallest of people, folks, I'm only 6 foot. Just a smidge under 6 foot actually, so a 28-inch blade's a lot easier for me to swing about. Taking a closer look at the Saber though, obviously we've spoken about the overall aesthetics, the deep grooves, the fact that it has that upgraded button now. What I really like about this is the accessibility. So down here, take your pommel off, and you've got your micro USB-C or your USB-C charging port right here. Really like that. In terms of the chassis, now you look at this and go, well, how can a chassis kind of go in this part here? It doesn't. It follows from a few different models actually. We unscrew the emitter piece, slide that off, And your chassis is right here. It's plug and play. I'll bring it up to show you guys. One of these chassis here. I love the chassis improvements from Nexus. Kill switch as well, so you can turn on the power, turn off the power. One thing when you're charging these, always make sure your kill switch is over to on, because that's completing the circuit. If you don't have it over to on, you're just gonna get this whining noise. And a lot of people in the comments actually of previous Xeno 3 videos have said, oh, it's broken, it's not charging. Make sure you flick your kill switch to on, then plug it in. That will complete the circuit and allow it to charge. Now, in terms of accessing the soundboard for this one, there are a couple of other steps, so I would definitely advise you be careful with this one. If you do plan on removing that SD card to add sound fonts, you can now add sound fonts completely via the Bluetooth app, iOS and Android, but I have tried it. It takes quite a while to upload those sound fonts to the board. It took me around about an hour just to have one upload. So I think removing the SD card and doing it manually is still probably the best way to go. Obviously, remove our pommel, remove our top piece. What we want to do is take some sort of Allen key and just unscrew your CoverTech clip. Don't lose your screws, guys, please. Take that aside, slide off. What way is it going? This way. Slide off this piece. And then you want to flip this around. You've got one screw here, we'll just take that off as well. And then behind this door, voila, you've got your little SD card there. Now, be careful if you're doing this, don't jam the buttons and whatnot, please. Don't want people snagging wires and whatnot, but you should be able to get your SD card out that way. If you're having difficulties, you can back these two screws off here and gently just lift up one side to get the SD card out. But again, I would be very, very careful. This would probably void your warranty, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's how you're gonna access your soundboard. To put it back together again, it's just exactly the same process, but in reverse. In terms of pros and cons with this one, I'll be honest, I like the fact that they have replaced that horrible illuminated, AV button. It was horrible on this Saber, and having the actual red one is a lot better, it's a lot nicer, a lot more aesthetically pleasing. However, it is a twist on and twist off button, so obviously you can unscrew it. And if you unscrew it too far, it's going to pop off, the spring's going to fly away, and you're going to be left, on your hands and knees looking for a tiny spring. If it's all the way in, screwed, it doesn't make contact with that little tactile switch which you have here on your chassis. So it's a difficult one. Personally, if it was me, what I'd be doing is I'd be unthreading it a little bit just to find that click, thread it back in a little bit more, just to try and find the point where you lose that kind of tactile feedback. There we go. So I'd kind of have it kind of about there. I don't know if you can see very well, but yeah, when you're not using it, I would definitely tighten it up as far as it goes, just in case it kind of pings off. Other than that, I can't really complain about anything, to be honest with you guys. It's a really, really nice help. I have wanted Nexus to upgrade that button for like 2.5 years now. They've finally done it, and you can see why, because it's stunning. It really, really is. It feels good in the hand. It's not cumbersome. It's very, very comfortable. It's very, very nice choke point up here as well. Really, really nice choke point up here. Yeah, no, it's gorgeous, guys. So I'm going to pop a blade in this and have a little swing around with it, and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts on the QUI from SaberTheory. This one is actually quite nice and loud, to be honest. It's got pretty good resonance to it, the sound. Now the sounds, it sounds great. It really does sound great. There's no kind of rattles to it. The speaker sounds very, very good. So yeah, no, I'm liking this one. I'm liking this one. Again, the quality is just getting better and better and better. So one of the other blade styles obviously you get, we know Xeno, we get a lot of blade styles, ignition styles, get a lot of sound fonts as standard as well. It's just an overall great package for someone just getting into Sabers and who wants NeoPixel opposed to going down the baselit route. I know there's a lot of fans of baselit still around. Baselit for me is probably still the one that would be used for dueling clubs and people who like to spar, but obviously these can take a hell of a whack, don't get me wrong. I would like to break one, but they can be duelled with. I like the sound font as well. Quite nice for spinning with as well. It's actually, I can't do anything kind of crazy in here because of the space, but this choke point just kind of right up here is really, really nice. It's very comfortable. I'm starting to think I maybe should have given this one away. Overall, it's a solid saber. It's comfortable. There's no sharp edges to it. It feels really good just spinning about. If I had more space, I could maybe do some kind of Obiani stuff. But yeah, no, I like it. It sounds great. It's absolutely solid. Only concern I would have, I've caught the button a couple of times. We spoke about that earlier on. So I wouldn't want that to, you know, ping off and be lost, but apart from that, no, it's really, really nice actually. Yes, it's about time we had a really good quality budget Qui-Gon. So let's head back and I'll give you my final thoughts on the Qui from SaberTheory. There we have it, folks. That was the Qui from SaberTheory. Final thoughts on it. It's much improved. Far, 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 far improved. Yeah. If you're looking for a Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber that's not going to break the bank as such, then this is the one I would definitely be going for. It's gorgeous. The chrome on it, yeah, it's going to be annoying every time you pick it up. You're going to be polishing it, but it comes with the territory. The button annoys me because it can unscrew all the way. It's just not. There could be an improvement with the button to kind of keep it from pinging off if you unscrew it too much. Overall though, I like the chassis design. I like how they've done everything up top with the removable chassis. Love that. Obviously lit pixel PCBs as well. I love how they've done the speaker pod at the bottom with the USB-C charging, the easy access to that. There's no messing about. Yeah, no, it's a really, really nice saber. It sounds great. It sounds a lot better than I anticipated. Cover tech as well. So if you want to clip that onto your belt, you've got that. If you've got a cover tech belt clip, yeah, Definitely recommend, folks. Definitely recommend. It's not often now that we get a product that we don't really recommend, and that is a testament to how far these have came. Deep grooves as well, like the deep grooves, you can see right through them. They do stop up around about here, but for the most part, you know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lightsaber. Absolutely iconic. Yeah, the Maul Cutter 1000 is what I call it. Yeah, no, it's stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And the winner of our giveaway will enjoy this very, very much. So once again, a massive, massive thank you to our friends over at SaberTheory. Don't forget, guys, there's a link in the description, or you can visit SaberTheory.com and use our code ABSOLUTE for 5% off your entire order at checkout. So thank you to those guys over there. But that's it for this one. I'll catch you next time. Don't forget, smash that like button, comments and questions down below. I'll endeavour to get back to absolutely everyone. And until next time, may the Force be with you all.